Kombucha Brewers International. I'm here with Sam Bolin.
Hello!
Of Crossroads Kombucha, based in Indiana. Hey.
Very happy to be on IG Live today this morning.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Very cool. So tell us a little bit about your brand and how you got started.
Okay, so Crossroads Kombucha was originally a brand in Fort Wayne, Indiana. My family and I, we bought it just a few months ago and brought it down to Franklin, Indiana. We really wanted to see this brand thrive, and so we said we're not going to let this brand die, so we bought it. We've been bolstering it up ever since.
And I can tell you, this is a beautiful operation facility. And we're back.
Okay.
To finish the tour.
Sorry for that.
We got on the Wi-Fi.
Okay. So like we were talking about here, so we've got our T-ball and a crane here. Super helpful physically for us. Keeps everybody safe. And then we also have one here for our flavoring cage. This one's a heavy-duty one. That sucker is heavy.
Right. Look at this beautiful. So then you roll the tanks over. How do you?
So what we do is
this looks stationary.
Yes, this stays over here. These are flavoring tanks on this side over here are on wheels.
Aha.
So we'll move them over here. We have we take the bottoms off of these as well, so that way the fruit can go off into one of our bins that we throw the fruit away. And we actually have our neighbor next door who uses our used tea leaves for compost.
That's great.
So we're trying to get up with the environment there. So we can do that, and then like I said, all of our mother scobies are in here. So we pull out. We are a continuous brew. I believe that's the best opinion. That works best for us. We are a continuous brew, so whatever we pull out, we got to put back. So we'll pull out 100, 200 gallons. It can either be in one, or we can split it off into two, and then we'll pull it off into our flavoring tanks, and then we'll immediately replace with our sweet tea, so it can start fermenting and not miss out on any sugar.
Nice.
So once we do that, we let it sit for 24 hours on a cycle. So while it's cycling, it'll be mixing up with, like, if we do blackberry mint, we mix it with the blackberries, the mint, and the kombucha. We'll all be mixing together to make an awesome drink.
And so you're using all fresh fruit, fresh herbs?
Fruit. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
yep.
Great.
We ordered our fruit from Piazza, who's a local distributor. They go to local farms, always first before going out of state. Try to keep everything Indiana fresh. So after we do that, we take it over to our bright tanks. But since we are a commercial brewer, we don't have enough time to let it naturally get fizzy over a month, so we have to do it quickly. So we use CO2 and we'll carbonate for about 2 hours at about 8 to 12 psi, and then we'll hold it under pressure for about 3 days.
Okay, great. And then from there it gets into.
From there we use our hand crank bottling line, because we use glass, not cans. So we bottle into our glass. And we throw it down the conveyor line. Every bottle we check is eye checked. We never let anything go without personally being checked. We always look, see if there's any crap in it we don't like. If there's any bugs floating around, we say, can't have that. That's not local pros. We keep everything clean.
Mm-hmm.
So we do that. Then we bottle it, and then we label it here. We had our date label, put it into our box, and we put it right into our cold cup.
Beautiful. This is a beautiful place you got here.
Yes.
Congratulations. And how long have you been in business now?
We have been in service at this area for about 6 months.
Great. And it sounds like you have something exciting coming up this weekend. What you doing?
Oh my goodness. We have a beer festival coming up, hosted by Hoosier Brewing, so shout out Hoosier Brewing. We will be doing a beer festival with them, with about 6 other breweries. We're the only non-alcoholic liquid on tap, so super excited to get that honor to do that. And we're just we're glad to be a part of the first annual beer fest being hosted by Hoosier as well.
And you're also KBI members?
KBI members, baby!
Woohoo!
That's
And I
right.
think you said you met some great folks at KombuchaCon.
Oh my goodness, yes, at KombuchaCon. So we go to a farmer's market every Saturday here in Franklin, Indiana. We went to KombuchaCon and found a great company called Crowler Nation that has resealable crowlers, aluminum crowlers that we use. And we have people buying them out the wazoo. We have people who come by 2, 3, 4 at a time.
And how much does a crowler hold?
A crowler holds 32 ounces.
Nice. And they got the resealable cap.
Resealable, so it suctions. So every time you open it, you get that nice little fizz pop. And people love that. So shout out to Crowler Nation. Thank you so much for KCON for having such great vendors at KombuchaCon as well.
Great. Well, and you'll be entering your products into the Kombucha Cup this year?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I want to get the fans involved, so I think we're going to do like an Instagram post, and they'll decide which one we send.
That's awesome. Well, thanks so much for the tour, Samuel. Really appreciate it. And everybody, how do we find you online?
You can find us at crossroadskombucha.com. You can follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook. If you're listening and from Fort Wayne, it's coming up, baby. We're dropping off. We're doing point pickup delivery in Fort Wayne at the end of this month. So sign up, be ready to go, because it's coming right at you.
Great. And do you also have home delivery, or what can we find on your website?
We do home delivery. We do brewery pickup. We do home delivery in a 30-mile radius around our brewery.
Great.
So we're going to be adding a lot more content as well. So a lot more education for all you newbies out there who don't quite know what kombucha is or are a little bit mystical about it. Don't worry, we got you covered.
Thanks so much, Samuel. Really appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Go KBI.
Woo-hoo!